Okay, let's go ahead and begin hooping our beanie. We'll be using our mighty hoop, the 5.5 square. Okay, and we have our backing, easy backing and topping from Madeira. Okay, that's just to keep our stitches from stretching on the beanie, since it's pretty stretchy material. So this is just hold it down, keep everything nice and tight. All right, so first thing first, let's lay down our backing. Okay, you want this tab to be facing outward. You'll see why in a bit. So we'll just line these up. So all we're doing, I just tape it up just so it won't move around while we're hooping. Okay, so now what you got a nice flat backing. Okay, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so next step, we're gonna find the halfway point. So you could just fold it here in half. All right, so we have our halfway line here, and I'm just gonna mark it here with a water soluble. Okay, and if you don't have a water soluble pen, you can also just use a piece of tape. You could just mark it here. Okay, give you an idea of where's your center mark. Okay, so next step, so you want to have this tab. Okay, you want it outward, you want it outside of the beanie. So simply place it. Okay, and we want to use our backing kind of as a reference line to show us that we're straight. Okay, so I have the backing lined up with our beanie, so everything looks straight, everything looks sharp. Okay, so you want to make sure you're nice and flush, nice and straight, everything looks good. Now we're going to use our painter's tape. Okay, just regular, you don't need anything special. Cut piece, and we're just going to tape it down here. Okay, close to the line, and you want to keep it straight. Okay, you want everything to look straight. So I put 2 pieces of tape, so we go 1, then we go 1 more just to give it that extra strength. Okay, and that'll just hold our beanie together with the hoop. Okay, so it's definitely not going anywhere. All right, so now this is how it looks. Okay, from underneath. All right, everything is nice and tight. Okay, now we have the top hoop ready. Okay, so you want this notch to be facing down. Okay, with the opening. Now, once we attach it, it's gonna snap real tight. So we wanna make sure everything is good, ready to go, and then snap. Okay, we have our line down here, looks nice and straight. Okay, we have our middle, bam, good. Everything looks good. We have our opening here, it's ready to go. All right, so let's take it to the machine and let's start stitching. Okay, now we could put the beanie on the machine, ready to go. So we have our opening right here. Just kind of pull it down a little, just so it could clear the arm. Okay, put it all the way through so it snaps. Bam, bam. All right, we're ready to go. Let's hit that start. Okay, so that's our placement stitch. Okay, now it's time to put the twill. I added extra spray. That's our 505 temporary adhesive, just to give it extra stickiness. Okay, so simply place it on top. Make sure you get it nice and flat. I use my little metal chopsticks. All right, that just helps me keep it nice and flat here. All right, so our next stitch, that's our cut stitch. Okay, so we're gonna take it off the machine and we're gonna cut this real quick, all right? Okay, so we have it cut here, ready to go. Back in action. Put it back on the machine real quick. All right, make sure you pull this bottom part down so it can clear the arm. Bam, all right, let's continue. Okay, so we are completed with our GM. It's looking nice and clean. Look at that, very fresh. So we went ahead and cut off the backing also. Okay, so our stitches are nice and tight right here. Okay, all right, there you go, all completed. We have our BM, our GM. Okay, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. We have a lot of cool projects coming up. All right, see you later. Peace.